Hello, everybody. This is, what am I now? First of all, you see me in my bonnet. This is Keeping It Real face, the Keep It Real face. But my story is when I came to myself. And I am Mother Teresa Diva 1. That's going to be my new name, Mother Teresa Diva 1. So you can look under Mother Teresa Diva 1 or Teresa Adams, because it'll be changing over to Mother Teresa Diva 1. So the name of this story is When I Came to Myself. So when I came to myself, I was in my grandmother's kitchen, and I was going around in circles because I used to love to just go round and round and round. Me and my cousin Pulu used to play a game, and we would go around in circles. This particular day, I guess he was at school, and I was too little to go to school. And when I came to myself, I looked up at the calendar, and it was 1963. I remember that. 1963, which made me like 2 years old. And actually, it was like in the winter time. So I hadn't really, that August I would have been 2. Because I was born in 61, August 12th. So the calendar was 1963. 1963, yeah. So anyway, I would be 2. Anyway, at any rate, I was looking out the window, and I seen these beautiful white flakes coming down. So I knew it was winter time. And so the point of that, I was saying that, the point was that I have a very great, fantastic, incredible, long-term remembrance. A long-term remembrance and a very short-term current memory. Like, I have, that's the thing. My mind ain't that long sometimes. It's a good day I can do that. It hurt like hell, though. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah. My mind ain't that long sometimes. And I'm grateful to be here, though. It's funny to me that, I have been here long enough now to really get it together in my head, in my mind, in my soul, in my everything in life, Getting back to the story, okay, so I can remember when I used to pull myself up in the baby bed, and I used to be looking for my grandfather because I'll be good and wet and be overnight, and they had diapers. Like, they didn't have Pampers and Loves and all that stuff. I remember when those things came out. They had cloth diapers, real diapers. They had a diaper pail, and they used to put, you would wear those little plastic panties over your diapers. And so every time my grandfather, his nails was real long. So every time he would change me, he would be pinching me, and I'd be saying, ouch, ouch. And, people, I can be a drama queen if I wanted to, over-exaggerate if I wanted to. Excuse me. But, no, he really did used to be pinching me. So, during those days, I remember, I would get up, he would get me up and everything, and then he would fix me some, a bowl of oatmeal, and, have butter toast, and, I loved his hamburgers. Like in the afternoon, I remember getting hamburgers and watching the Bozo Circus. That was the big highlight thing to do. Watch Bozo Circus at 12 o'clock, And, what else? When I came to myself, that's the first things I remember, though, as far as going back as far as I can. Now, I remember some kind of way falling and busting my head up here. Right in here. I remember hitting the radiator. Somebody dropped me or something. I remember hitting the radiator, and it felt like my brain was shaking like that in the inside. I remember that. And they was like, oh my God, and stuff, and picked me up. And I was, you know how you cry like this? And nothing come out. That's how I was crying. Like, it was hurting so bad I couldn't even make sound. It was just like, you know, that shit, that stuff hurt. That stuff really hurt when you cry like that. So, when I first came to myself, let me see. I know me and my cousin Pulu used to fight all the time. Because he was the only grandchild around that was a boy, and I was the only grandchild that was around that was a girl during that time. And it was we was both spoiled, very spoiled. I was really spoiled. My biological father named Mac, my stepfather was named Mac. Both of them was named Mac, but I remember my stepfather from when I was, I'd say 6 or something like that on up. But my biological father, I was his baby doll. I was his baby doll and couldn't do no wrong. Every time somebody treated me, I felt like my feelings was mistreated. I was in my feelings. I would go to my dad and he, you my baby doll. You my baby doll. So I thought I was a real baby doll. On Christmas time, I had a baby doll. She was around tall as me. She had lashes, real lashes and everything. And I used to look in that baby doll face and say, she look like me. Because my father used to say, you my baby doll, this doll. But this doll had red lipstick, you know. So I don't even know how I got to that. Let me see. When I came to myself, when I was little, this is funny to me. When I was little, and I used to love chocolate milk. That chocolate milk tastes different from these days' chocolate milk. That chocolate milk was the bomb. And since I love chocolate milk so much, I used to think that's why I was chocolate. You know, because I drank all this chocolate milk. Isn't that silly? You know, it's some silly things that you do when you're a kid coming up. I remember me and my sister Nina, we used to put bath towels on our head. And my brother, he used to get the broom and play it like it was a guitar. And we used to have towels on our head, acting like the white go-go dancing girls and shaking our head and stuff, you know, dancing, playing around, just being kids, And, but when I came to myself back in the day, I can remember as I got a little older, I still wasn't old enough to go to school. And my cousin Pulu, I remember I used to kiss him on his cheek. I used to be sad he was leaving. He was going to school. I wanted to go to school too, but I wasn't old enough to go. And I used to kiss him on his cheek and say, bye, Pulu. You know, he was like, we grew up like brother and sister. His mother and my father were sister and brothers. So, we were just like brothers and sisters for a little while, you know, for the most time until latter. At some point, I was with my dad, and then I moved with my mom at 12. And then that's when things changed a lot for me. Because on my dad's side of them, nobody had a car. We ate home-cooked meals. My grandmother worked very hard. But we ate, I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner somehow. I never had a hungry day, but, you know, that's when I learned how to wash steps down and do real house cleaning work. And, you know, I didn't have to do nothing. I got spoiled when I stayed with my mom. I got kind of spoiled because we didn't have to do anything. It got to the place my mom was saying, telling Eva, our housekeeper, don't wash their clothes. Let them at least wash their own drawers, stinky, funky drawers. Well, she didn't say it like that, but she was just like, let them wash their own clothes. You don't need to have to wash their clothes. My mother was very proper. It was very, very innocent. She was never a street broad or anything like that. She wasn't always in church, but she didn't cuss much, she didn't drink, she didn't smoke, she didn't do nothing. She's a square. My mom was a square, a good square. I love you, Mommy. Love you, Mommy Shirley Jean Severe. Sister Severe. Oh, man. I'm tripping. Because I'm doing this. I'm enjoying doing these short stories. Because I did always want to be like an actress. But I like reality shows because I can't remember. I wouldn't have never remember my script lines. So, but with reality TV, ain't no script. So it's all in popping. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I would love to just give me a character, preferably somebody that can snap off, because I can take it there, baby, and we can go there. We can take it there. I can go there with you, or I could play a very nice, proper young lady and stuff like that. I have all these characters in my head. I would love to go off and do these things. So, what's Tyler Perry? I'm available. I can't really sing, dance, or none of that, but I can talk some stuff. We can jive talk, So, when I came to myself, I thought I was too dark. I had got a stigma because it was like black bald-headed girl or whatever like that, And so I thought I was just an ugly little girl, because I was always told that because people are mean and abusive, and it made me bitter and made me mean and everything. It made me, I had to fight all the time. I had to fight for my life. I had to fight every day, a lot of the times in school. Okay, Milton. A lot of the times during my school young years, there was a lot of fighting going on. Quite a bit. So it made me really mean and bitter. So at the end of the day, I love rethinking back, reminiscing about the past. This is really therapy, actually, great therapy for me. Talk about it, But this is going into 14, it's 13 minutes. I guess I can say a little bit more. Let me see what I can say. I am a great friend. That's one thing I want to throw out there. I'm a great friend. I'm a great person. I have a big heart, and I just want to see everybody happy. I always, that's why my thing is peace. I always say that, I'm not an argumentative person unless you take me there and make me, I'm not argumentative, but don't push me. Don't push me. Because once I get started, I can't stop. So, I just found out what I have a video out there saying something about I'm no killer, but don't tempt me. I had no idea that Tupac made I'm no killer, but don't push me or something like that. I didn't know Tupac made that. I have no idea. I just used to hear Ricky Smiley say it in one of his characters, in his prank calls. And he was like, somebody was getting smart with him, and he was like, I'm no killer, but don't push me. I thought that was so funny, so that's where I got that from in my other video. But anyway, peace. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to get more detailed. I'm going to get better, I'm going to get better. This, right now, it's been a lot of jump up stories. But one day I'm going to get there. I'm going to touch a nerve. I'm going to go there. Shake your bones, baby. Shake your bones. Peace.